I can't believe that got me.
I am Basel.
Basel.
My story begins with an end and ends with a beginning. I was part of a team of 8 soldiers, chosen to participate in a mysterious mission in an abandoned camp. On the first week of our arrival, I suffered a serious injury during training and fell into a coma. I fought death during that time, and I couldn't remember anything, except hearing my comrades fighting death on the other side. I would hear their screams from time to time, until silence filled the place. I had no idea how much time had passed during my coma. It is certainly not a short time. But my story didn't end there. It had just begun.
Dun dun dun.
How long have I been in bed?
Okay, looks good. Seems like everything's running good. Behind every hour lies hours. It's about 10 after 7. It's gonna change. Nope, it will forever be 10 after 7.
There's a tear in the mattress. I need a sharp tool to cut it.
If it's already got a tear, why do I need to find a tool? October 9th, 1970. To the friend of yesterday and the enemy of the future, Basel. Right? I've already forgotten how we pronounced it. I know you will read this letter after I have left you alone, but I have no other choice. I left the camp after learning the bitter truth. The truth you are yet to discover, one that will weigh heavy on your heart as the years pass. Pardon me. I was supposed to leave you here to die, but harsh reality shows me that it won't happen, even if I tried. I feel a wildness that pushes me to let you endure the pain, yet I know you'll carry the burden of those events in your heart for years to come. I leave you this letter as a sign of what happened. You don't understand it now, but you'll surely understand later. I have no choice but to leave you here, in this dark island and this cursed camp. We'll meet again, but in what manner?
I don't understand.
Me neither, Basel.
It's locked.
Is there a crouch? No. There is a sprint, though. Door just shuts behind me.
Who are they?
Still no crouching. Unless, nope. Not C.
The rain suddenly stopped. Who is that guy?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What's that noise?
Is he
Shit.
crying?
Hold. Ooh. I mean, that couldn't be coming from that window, could it? Do I still need to
It
find a
must be the exit from this place.
sharp implement? It's going to tell me it's locked, right?
Gate is closed. I might be able to open it through the control room.
Should we shock ourselves?
I think the door is locked with a keycard control device. The power is completely out in this room.
Okay, that opens. What about here? Ooh, why is it got a blood trail? Oh, it does open. Is the steam gonna hurt me? In my experience playing video games, steam will hurt me.
The steam is blocking my way.
Yep. Well, it's not hurting, it's just blocking. Okay. The steam is an invisible wall. I have to remember that I need to cut that mattress. There's some tape. Looks like painter's tape. Electrical tape.
This tape might be useful.
Tab for inventory. Blue electrical tape can be used to fix electrical wires found in the construction area. Cool. So am I just going to be just delicately wrapping electrical tape around live wires? Or am I gonna...
One fuse is missing.
Shut it off first. September 13th, 1970. Finally, I found some time to write in this memo. It has been a long and exhausting day. I had to fix some electrical equipment that broke down after the weird things that happened 2 days ago. But there's one thing that bothers me. One of the fuses that is needed for the electricity efficiency has disappeared. I was told that the security guard took it and didn't return it. I would like to report this problem to my commander, but he's too busy preparing for the next mission. What's happened to my game? It was running so smoothly. Okay. That was weird. That was very weird. So you still need a key card, though.
The steam is blocking my way.
There is the fuse, and there's the note. This game's been pretty good at showing me things that I can interact with from a distance, so hopefully that'll happen again. Huh. Creepy. So yeah, there's a key there. Is that... kind of looks like a car key. It has teeth on both sides. That's typically for a vehicle. There are no sharp objects around here that I can cut open the mattress with. Was that just me? I thought I heard extra footsteps. Is this a door? It is. Okay. I don't like that body of water. History, Truth, Dreams. September 25th, 1970. I never imagined that our trip would turn into a nightmare. I was enjoying my stay in the camp despite the fact that it was on a remote and lifeless island. I came with my colleagues to do our duty towards the country, and we saw it as a great opportunity to learn something new and get away from the pressures of the city. But what happened recently was quite the opposite, as unusual things began to appear on the island. Some of my colleagues complained about losing some of their belongings, and some of them said they saw and heard strange things in the middle of the night. I did not believe them at first, and I thought they were exaggerating, until I myself witnessed a terrifying incident last night. I heard some noises and scary screams in the basement that is used as a prison in the camp. I went to see what was happening, but I found the basement door locked with a chain. I was so afraid I did not dare to open it, so I quickly went back to my room and tried to sleep. When I woke up in the morning, I found a leak in the steam room, but the problem is not here. But that the valve I need to stop the flow of steam has disappeared, and if I do not find it soon, there might be damage and loses in the camp? Losses, maybe? I searched for it everywhere without success. I do not know who took it. Does the chaos that happened last night have anything to do with its disappearance? I tried to ask for help from the commander and tell him everything that happened, but I did not see him since last night. I wish I could get out of this island before I go crazy and something bad happens to me. Okay, thank God that that long note didn't mess anything up. Kitchen knife. Okay, we have a knife. We can cut open the mattress. This box is just kind of sat here.
I can plug a valve in here.
And, okay, so that's probably for the steam that has the fuse. Let's come around here, just see if there's anything. I can't go into the water, thankfully.
What the hell? No one is inside the vehicle.
Weird. Huh. Is this the prison?
Door is chained. I need to find a tool to break it.
Okay, so we'll need, like, bolt cutters or something. Hacksaw, crowbar. But let's cut open the mattress. Hey there, Moonraven. Yeah, I'm finally doing an afternoon stream of weird games, short games, horror games.
Where did this hanging corpse come from?
Yeah, where did this hanging corpse come from? You're lucky I was distracted, sir. I need to look for contraband. A kitchen knife used by soldiers to cut food or skin animals. Guard's
I
card.
didn't expect to find the guard's card in here.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find the guard's card either. You still hanging out? Cool. Cool. Resident Evil 2 and 3 are short. I really need to play them. I will say that until my dying breath, most likely. Guard's card, hidden inside the mattress, can be used to open the control room near the gate. So is this like a radio that's singing? It's kind of like number station-y. September 12th, 1970. I can't sleep. Something inexplicable happened. It was a normal night, like any other night. I was in the control room watching Lost and drinking tea. When it was midnight, I saw something in the steam room, though, or through the monitors. I wasn't sure what it was, so I left the control room and went to the steam room. But when I entered the steam room, I didn't find anything strange, but I heard some weird noises behind me. But the room was empty. Suddenly I heard the door closing hard behind me. I went to the door and tried to open it, but it was locked so tightly I couldn't get out. I felt panic and fear. I didn't know what was happening, so I shouted at the top of my voice, hoping someone would help me. Then I heard a sound from outside as if someone was pulling out the fuse to disable the door lock. Then the door opened, and I ran to the control room and didn't look behind me. I have no explanation for what happened, and I don't know who closed the door and who helped me, but it's something that can't be ignored. I suspect the crazy geologist, for he may have something to do with what has happened, or he may be telling the truth in his explanations of everything that happens. But what I do know is that this camp is not safe anymore. Since we arrived at the camp, strange things keep happening. I'll leave this note here in case something happens to me. I'm so scared when it comes to notes now. Because you missed it. I read a note that was back there. And I started losing a whole bunch of like frames and everything. And I had to restart. Thankfully, I didn't do that much. Locker key. That's a locker key.
I guess the lever is useless with the unstable electricity.
Okie dokie. So we need to get that fuse. Come again. You got something to say, radio? What's that? What's that? What's that? The world may never know. Like, apparently I'm either at the end or near the end, and I've only played for a little over 15 hours. I accidentally missed some items, unfortunately. Some games be like that. Okay, locker. Okay, those are alright. Those are lamps. The way that I was positioned, I thought maybe kind of like that. I thought, yeah, that there was like a giant spider on the building, and we're kind of seeing it in like 3/4 profile. But it's just floodlights. Is the body here? The body is here. Hey, buddy. Oh wait, no, it's the other room. You stay there. The locker found in the control room. Bolt cutter. So this is next to the... Oh no, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Even time in this place suffocates in mystery.
Yep, look at the clock for 10 seconds and see your past, live your present. And the game has done it again. It was the lightning. The lightning crashed the game. God damn it. And now there's a bed here, but everything is so janky. Well, I missed 1 or 2 safes, and I missed the boxes in the police station that required an ID bracelet because you couldn't find the bracelet. That sucks.
The dead surround me from everywhere.
Oh, I just dropped my pen. What was that? Sorry. Who's sorry and why? Oh god, this feels bad. Sorry for the ads. And there's nowhere I can save. Yeah, I mean, I'm having like a latency issue.
I don't remember the fog being this thick. That's a bad sign.
Cutting tool can be used to cut bolts or chains.
Is he the same guy I saw in the window? What is he doing here?
Help. Truth. December 17th. Welcome back. December 17th. I came to this island to do my duty as a soldier and as a geologist, but it has been a month since I was arrested by my commander, who accuses me of spreading rumors and myths among the soldiers and affecting their morale. They locked me in a dark and cold cell, not allowing me to communicate with anyone. They took away all my weapons, my uniform, and my identity, leaving me with only this note and pen. It has been 3 days since I last saw a guard come into my cell. No one gave me food or water, and I feel dehydrated and weak. I'm afraid to die of hunger and thirst in this dark place. What happened to everyone in the camp? Did they leave? Or perhaps they all disappeared like the others? Yes, when I was doing geological measurements at C2 area, I accidentally detected extraordinary fluctuations in the camp's electromagnetic field, fluctuations far beyond normal limits. After many measurements, I have concluded that this camp is located above a very strong electromagnetic field, and this field causes disturbances in time, causing some strange phenomena, such as the appearance of things that do not belong to this time in the form of flashes that occur randomly in different places of the island. These flashes are only reflections of events from the recent past, allowing for a partial transfer of matter and energy between time and space, but randomly and unstable for a few seconds. I saw some of these flashes with my own eyes, and I was terrified and surprised. I have personally seen corpses of soldiers from old wars, and I have also seen a warplane flying over the island. Strange sounds and lights heard and seen at night, and things moving from one place to another for no apparent reason. And here I am now, trapped in this dark place with no hope of salvation. I don't know what happened to my colleagues or to those who disappeared. Maybe they are in another place, at another time. Or maybe it was me who disappeared.
The closer I get to discovering the truth, the more mysterious it becomes. Someone is trying to understand what really happened to this place.
I wonder if any of this means anything, or if it's just a whole bunch of math. I was really hoping that it would have sorted itself out. No banana, though. I'm gonna try to push forward.
Think carefully before going down the stairs.
Do I? Do I need to think carefully before going down the stairs? Oh, hi, buddy. You're back.
I think the body was recently hung.
May 28th, 1968. So this is 2 years earlier. In a warplane crashes on a deserted island. In a tragic incident, a jet belonging to the National Air Force crashed on a deserted island located in a remote area of the sea, killing the pilot who was flying it. The cause of the crash is not yet clear, but there are suspicions that it may have come from under fire from one of the warring factions. Probably the latter, yeah. Like, I don't think this game is very long, so I'm just gonna try.
I can't pull the lever. There is an electrical
So I'm cutting in and out too? God damn it. Oh, there's a shadow that goes across the wall.
Is he the same guy I saw in the window? What is he doing here? The closer I get to discovering the truth, the more mysterious it becomes.
Does it say Michelangelo?
Someone is trying to understand what really happened to this place.
Well, I'll never figure that out. My wife is the math whiz.
I have to think carefully before going down the stairs.
Do I? Why? Why do I have to think so carefully?
I think the body was recently hung.
That's about the warplane.
I can't pull the lever. There is an electrical problem.
Okay, I've stolen a valve. Something bad gonna happen. Ooh, the audio is wonderful. It is very creepy. Who's knocking? Hello? Room service?
Oh my God. What is happening to me?
What did happen, though? a lot of light bloom and dizziness, I guess. Well, that's not good.
Was that a vision?
I'm still in the lift. And probably nobody gets that reference. There's a movie that I got when... Was it Sam Goody was closing, I think? And all of their stuff was, like, deeply reduced, like 90% off. And I picked up a movie that's kind of a documentary about the Aboriginal people in Australia called Where the Green Ants Dream. And at one point in the film, like the main character or whatever is kind of like having a mental breakdown, and they're in an elevator, and during his breakdown he just says, like, after a whole bunch of stuff, I'm like, we're still in the lift. This goes outside the valve. No, because that's the fuse. Where's the valve? No. The valve is over here. I really don't trust that body of water. Something's going to happen there. You can count on it. Valve can be used to control the flow of fluid or steam.
Here we go.
I got a fuse. June 16th, 1970. Since the basement was built under the camp, the electrical loads have begun to increase like crazy. With every operation of devices and systems, we notice a decrease in the stability of the electricity. The circuit breaker is not able to handle these high loads, and the result is frequent outages and disruptions in the supply of electricity. We are doing our best to address the problem, but it seems that the cutter needs to be improved and developed to suit those loads, or loads should be reduced by turning off electricity when not needed.
He's here.
I can't believe that got me. An essential part of the electrical system, it was removed from the electrical box for an unknown reason. Am I gonna have to go into the prison first? God, every time I open the door, I think there's somebody else around here.
There's huge pressure on electricity.
Yeah, I knew it. Hey there, Dragonclaw. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you playing? Welcome, Raiders. Hey there, Shadow Wolf. It is a long night. What a night to have a curse. Hello.
Am I going crazy?
Those proportions don't make sense. It's good playing Phasmophobia. I'm doing okay.
This place drives me crazy.
surviving. More and more so, it seems.
That's not good.
Oh, I knew you were going to do something. Oh, I knew that was going to happen ages ago. Oh, buddy.
How did that happen to him?
Oh, I think he's dead. He's got a bad case of the on fire. There's been no lady in the lake yet. I'm still expecting something to happen. I mean, we should be home free now, right?
Finally. What? The door is locked.
Naturally.
This man is suspicious. Is it safe for me to go out now?
Probably not. Oh, there's another body. Or have you just moved? Is this me? Am I having a coma nightmare? Gotta get ready for work. Kids ready for the day. Have a great stream. Thank you, Dragonclaw. Thank you for the raid. Have a good rest of your day. Final Destination, complete the game. That took us 14 minutes. I do wonder if not leaving and following the suspicious Shadow Man would give us a different ending. Since it worked that time. Oh. Okay, hold on. I learned that there were 5 secret documents in the camp, and if I found them, doors might open for me to understand the secrets of that island and the camp and what happened there. However, things are not easy, as these secret documents only appear at certain moments and for a limited period of time due to mysterious temporal influences on the island. Among these secret documents, there is a secret document that appears in the control room after opening the locker and taking the bolt cutter, but disappears once the basement chain is cut. So I have to get that secret document before I enter the basement, or I'll have to restart my adventure all over again. Hint, to get the first secret document, open the locker and get the chain cutter. The secret document will appear in the control room, and you have to take the secret document before cutting the chain and entering the basement, otherwise it will disappear and you have to start the game over. Okay, so we'll do it again. We'll just do it once more. Try to clean up some of the other achievements, see if we can find some of these secret documents. That's what we just did. Okay. So it's not like they're in any particular order. So we'll read these, and then we'll do the next thing. Geographic and geological diversity in a small world. Is that Skurin? Skurin? I don't know. Island? Albayan Research Center, Camp Archon. Despite its modest size, Skurin Island boasts astonishing geographical diversity. The sands and deserts stretch across the southwestern part of the island, making it the warmest region. In contrast, snowfall is frequent in the northeastern part, adding to an unimaginable charm to the scenery. Hi, Ern, how are you? Geologically, despite its small area of approximately 28 square kilometers, it is also rich in mineral resources and diverse rock formations, symbolizing geological diversity that challenges the laws of nature. This diversity of Earth's resources in one place contradicts the current scientific understanding of the distribution of minerals beneath the Earth's surface. The reason for the concentration of these minerals in such a small area remains incomprehensible, posing a puzzle that requires deeper studies. This exceptional geographic and geological diversity has given rise to stories and myths circulating among the nearby residents about hidden forces in Skurin Island. Some suspect the involvement of secret organizations behind this mystery. Despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting these assumptions, some strange incidents on the island raise questions. Skurin Island remains an intriguing case for both geography and geology, so I encourage researchers and scientists to explore its secrets and conduct further studies and research to understand these strange phenomena and determine whether they are real or mere myths by a geomorphologist. Confidential report, Camp Arkan construction project, from Future Construction Company to the chairman of the board of Electro Bioevolution Center. We would like to inform you that the construction project for Camp Arkan, located on Skurin Island, has been completed as per contract requirements. Before the final delivery of the project, we would like to provide you with some recommendations based on what we witnessed throughout the project duration. First, we recommend conducting thorough investigations into some of the incidents that occurred in the camp that may have a significant impact on the operation in the camp. Second, it is recommended to conduct a comprehensive analysis of the impact of the electromagnetic field on the infrastructure and the surrounding environment, including both human and animal aspects in the areas surrounding the camp. Third, there may be a need for modifications or improvements to the camp to ensure the stability of the project and the safety of the workers. We are also pleased to assure you of our readiness for ongoing collaboration and look forward to receiving your guidance on the steps that should be taken based on the result. April 24th, 1962, CEO of Future Construction Company. Memoirs of a prisoner. Surrounded by the cold walls of my cell, I weave words to craft a mysterious and intricate story. Like those knots that emit whiffs of doubt and wonder, I ponder upon it, contemplating its essence. One symbolizes the past with its painful memories and whispering echoes. Another embodies the fragile and immortal present, yet it holds the power to shape the future. The third is the most enigmatic of all, serving as a key that connects us to those temporal deviations. I stand bewildered, wondering about my loyalty. Am I just a piece on a path that has already been written and whose inks have dried? Or am I a warrior who stands up to everything that happens? The answers elude me, just as time eludes us. Truth entangles, much like those knots. And we didn't get the last two, unfortunately. But I'll find them in my own time and I'll get them onto the YouTube video. But let's see if we can squeeze in the other game that I had planned for today. Light of the Sun and Darkness of Time by a Traveler. Between the light of the sun and the darkness of time, I find myself on a remote island, aware of its location but uncertain of its era. Dimensions intertwine, and time dissipates, days and hours pass, and behind every hour lie hours. Yet, I wonder, does time move forward or backward? I am a traveler, or rather, I used to be one. How can one be a traveler who has not left his place for 30 years? I came to this island in my youth to uncover its secrets, only to become a part of them in my old age. At the beginning of my journey, the sun casts light on the shores of the island, which I later named Serene. Maybe. I painted with words the details of its breathtaking landscapes and joyful atmospheres, but with every step, darkness grew, and I did not know that I was heading towards a time that did not belong to my time. I did not realize that this place would take me to the past and manipulate me until I became a captive within its hours, robbed of all means to return home. I touch my pages between my hands, knowing that I am no longer writing my memoirs, but composing my final message. It's an island unlike any other, a world where dimensions embrace. For 30 years I've been trying to escape this maze in vain, only to understand that anyone who thinks they can leave this island is deluded. Even if they manage to leave, They will find a reason to return. If they don't find one, the island will create it. Mirage of Time by the Commander. To the young soldiers, it may seem to you that I brought you to this camp to carry out a specific mission, but the truth is that the course of time has led me here with you to fulfill an inevitable destiny that repeats every 25 years. A destiny that compels me to re-execute a vision whose purpose and meaning I do not know, but I have lived its memory for a long time. In my youth, I was a soldier like you, experiencing the events you now face as young individuals. I witnessed horror and death emerging from every corner. I realized that this journey will be my end, just as it was the end for my comrades 25 years ago, but I have no other choice. Time is an endless spiral, and the years manipulate us like the wind manipulates dry leaves. I am merely a link in an endless chain. I witnessed the same events 25 years ago, but I am entangled in this role with no escape. This memo is the last thing I will write, read only by 2 soldiers who will survive among these young soldiers. One of them, as the years pass, will become the commander and live the hell once again, returning to the camp after 25 years, continuing this eternal time vortex. The other will be the cause of its beginning.